3 years, huh?
3. In case y'all know, this is my loctician, Miss Faye. She been helping me grow my locks since day one. Real nice lady. Do good work. Now that she know how to do locks, she know how to do braids as well. She know how to maintain good hair, healthy hair. She tells you what's real and what's not. Learned a lot from her so far. And it's more to learn as it is though. But hey, it's part of the experience. But yeah, this is my typical wash right here, YouTube. I know I never showed y'all how I get my stuff done. So I thought this would be a nice way to express my way of, you know, I get my stuff done since these finna be 3 years. So, yep. And what shampoo we using, Miss Faye? This shampoo?
Right now you just with the herbal VO5.
Yeah, I'm with the herbal VO5. These some good shampoos. All these shampoos I recommend them, by the way. Cause I also can get my I like shampoo. Some of the shampoo. So.
And I also recommend the African root. Hello everybody. But African tropical root is a good product as well. Along with so many that's on the shelf, but you have to pick and choose what's going to be best and make your hair feel.
For your hair type, yeah. And make sure when y'all wash though, YouTube, make sure you just wash the scalp. I mean, you can wash the coat of your lock, but make sure you get deep in your scalp because the scalp is where your hair grows and where it comes from. When you wash your locks, the suds in the shampoo is gonna already wash the coat of your lock already. So just make sure when you wash, make sure you directly into the scalp.
And it's very important what you just said too. Once you shampoo in the suds, it's going to go into the shaft of the lock, which is here, which you all know. But it can get trapped, so you want to always make sure that I took time after shampooing to just massage the shaft as well. Otherwise you'll have accumulation and you don't want debris stuck into the shaft, which could cause mold.
And make sure you get all the shampoo out. Make sure you get all the shampoo out. All of it. You don't want to leave any suds or anything. And to my beginners, make sure y'all keep y'all hair tied up. I mean, I know y'all don't want to do it, but it's worth it. It keeps moisture in your locks. And yeah, just do it, man. Like, ain't really nothing to it. Just tie your hair up. And it also keeps your locks stable. So, like, as if you ain't have a stocking cap or anything on your locks when you going to sleep, your locks gonna be all everywhere, and you gonna have to make sure you gotta put this where or put it that where. Well, that goes to the baby locks and the people that's, you know, coming up. I ain't talking to the mature lockers really, but they be everywhere anyway. But make sure you tie your hair up, so then when you get up and go to the bathroom, all you gotta do is just take your rag off and make sure. And they gonna be stable. They gonna be in that little direction where you tied it back when you going to sleep. And all you gotta do is just shake them and go through them. That's it. So yeah, make sure you.
It's also a process of training.
Yeah, it also trains your locks too. So.
All right, we just applied the conditioner. So I'm just going through the scalp, and that's what really needs to be conditioned. But as I run my fingers, the shaft is collecting it as well. And some people oppose it, but Quay's locks are very nice and neat. They're uniform. And it's because we trim them. We only trim excess hair that grows outside of the shaft. Very carefully. There's no damage to the hair.
No damage.
And it makes it healthy. It's just like getting your split ends clipped. Every blue moon or...
Not every time, nah.
No.
It's every blue moon. It's not...
As needed.
Yeah, as needed. A lot of locticians don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Well, they do, but a lot of... well, I say, from the most part, for the most people that got locks, they don't really cut their shaft part like that. Which is, I mean, it's alright. But if you want some neat, nice locks, you want them really uniform, they're nice, I really recommend what my loctician has said. So.
It's a healthy move too. Again, it's just like if you had straight hair. You want to always, every 6 months, trim your ends, your splitting ends. And pretty much that's what's going on because it'll come through the shaft. But it's a much neater look and it's healthy.
Right now, I'm getting the condition washing on right now. Get back my moisture in my locks. So that's what you're doing. And if you don't want to know what temperature the water is, it's like a coldish warm. So just in case y'all don't want to know. It's been 2 months, by the way. I have a retwist, so it's all the new growth I have for 2 months, which ain't bad, but. So, I need that nice wash. I need it. So to beginners, I hope y'all find this little inspiration from the wash. And y'all kind of see what I use. And to the people that have been subscribed to me and that knows me very well, I hope y'all see what I go through, you know, get my locks done. And it's just the washing process. So, yeah.
Stay right there.
Oh. Okay. But yeah, make sure y'all, you know, stay tuned. I'm gonna get it retwisted. And yeah, I'm gonna get it retwisted. I'm gonna film that for y'all so y'all can see. I get my stuff retwisted. And oh yeah, I use water-based retwisting gel. I don't use any beeswax or anything that's thick. I do not use it. Even though my hair is not the nappiest hair, but I still use gel. But yeah, right now, getting it dried up. I go from the wash to have my towel like this, and I get up, so y'all kind of see what I go through. So this right here is how I get my whole entire locks retwisted. I come in this room right here. I've been coming in this room for about 4 years. Well, it's been like 4 years, 4 or 5 years. Cause like before I even started my locks, yeah, before I even started my locks, I had I started my hair off, you know, with twist and, you know, braids to grow my hair out a little bit more. So what I did was, you know, I wanted to grow my hair out just a little bit more, and you know, get some good, you know, length to them before I even started my locks off. So this is the beauty salon, you know, that I go to. Real nice, real nice. Yep. So this is where I go, and it's the chair I sit in.
This is the chair.
Can they see like the retwist, like?
I believe so.
Believe so, cause I don't want like an angle where they can see the retwist.
It's 2 inches of new growth.
Okay. But yeah, been 2 months since I got my last retwist, by the way. But yeah, that was my first time waiting that long. So yeah, it's all good. But I'm the type of person though, with my locks, I always make sure, I just wanna always, I'm the neat type. I don't wanna, I mean, I know locks is really for, you know, not maintaining them. That's what they say they're really for. Dreads are, don't supposed to be maintained and all that, but me, I like to keep my stuff neat. When I had a low cut, I always keep my low cut neat, my hairline neat, you know. So same thing with my locks. As I've grown my locks, I know that it also shows your character and your personality, and it also shows that, you know, and plus it also shows, your locks also shows you, like as if like I ain't tie my hair up at night, my locks will show that I didn't tie my hair up at night. And I had learned that from like my 3-month update. And I remember I ain't really tie my hair up that month, and I came back here, and I ain't gonna never forget the words my teacher said. She was like, Mr. Quay, you got lint. You got Mr. Lint. I'm like, oh man. So I learned from that, and she combed out the lint, and I looked at, I'm like, but hey, I was early in the game. I was just trying something else in my third month. But as I learned that, you know, she was right, and she was just, you know, saying your locks ain't gonna be healthy. You can do what you want to do. You your own person. But I was like, yeah, you right, Miss Faye. I'm just going, you know. But I've been tying my hair. I just want to try something else new for my 3 months, by the way, for the Newbies. So make sure y'all tie your hair up. It's very important.
It's very important. And it's a reflection of you, how you are, what you feel about yourself. Dreads, a lot of people think that they have to be, or it's a myth that they have to be something horrible, dread. When we hear the word dread, it's like something supposed to be dreadful and, you know, uncared for. Locks are beautiful, and they're supposed to be respected. And you do feel good about yourself. You change, your character changes, and I think for the better. But they have to look good. If you're not doing your hair, keeping up with it, the maintenance of it, then it's like, you know, you feel like you thuggish or hoodie, you know, however your hair looks, that's how you feel, and that's what you're gonna portray. So I mean, you have to think about your future. You have to think about employment. You have to think about representing a child that you may have, male or female. And
you never know.
You never know. But who's looking at you, and you know, especially if they look up to you, then you definitely want to give them something positive.
Yep. Yeah, you do. Know that it also shows your character and personality, and it also shows that, you know. And plus, it also shows, your locks also shows you, like as if like I ain't tie my hair up at night. My locks will show that I didn't tie my hair up at night. And I had learned that from like my 3-month update. And I remember I ain't really tie my hair up that month. And I came back here, and I ain't gonna never forget the words my teacher said. She was like, you got lint. You got Mr. Lint. I'm like, oh man. So I learned from that, and she combed out the lint, and I looked at, I'm like, but hey, I was early in the game. I was just trying something else in my third month. But as I learned that, you know, she was right, and she was just, you know, saying your locks ain't gonna be healthy. You can do what you want to do. You your own person. But I was like, yeah, you right, Miss Faye. I'm just going, you know. But I've been tying my hair. I just want to try something else new for my 3 months, by the way, for the Newbies. So just make sure y'all tie your hair up. It's very important.
It's very important. And it's a reflection of you, how you are, what you feel about yourself. Dreads, a lot of people think that they have to be, or it's a myth that they have to be something horrible, dread. When we hear the word dread, it's like something supposed to be dreadful and, you know, uncared for. Locks are beautiful, and they're supposed to be respected. And you do feel good about yourself. You change, your character changes, and I think for the better. But they have to look good. If you're not doing your hair, keeping up with it, the maintenance of it, then it's like, you know, you feel like you thuggish or hoodie, you know, however your hair looks, that's how you feel, and that's what you're gonna portray. So I mean, you have to think about your future. You have to think about employment. You have to think about representing a child that you may have, male or female. And you never know. But who's looking at you, and you know, and especially if they look up to you, then you definitely want to give them something positive.
Yep. Yeah, you do. And you also have to, cause like me, I never thought like people would like my locks, and also once you get your locks or whatever, or for the movies, make sure y'all just be y'all with y'all locks. Don't try to, you know, don't try to get locked because a rapper got it, or don't try to get it because you know, just try to get it for your own benefit. But I understand that if you somebody locks, you be like, oh, I want some too, or they look nice. I mean, get them, you know what I'm saying? But another thing too, and if you say you're gonna start off locks, start them off, because I'm telling you, just get them. Don't just wait, because the sooner, they say, the quicker you get it, the better. Because if you would have started off like the next month or next 2 months, you'd be like, dang, my locks could have been longer if I would have started off before. So if you say you're gonna want locks, get them. Just get them.
Sorry about that.
Sorry. But yeah, just get your locks when you are comfortable, because you're gonna be like.
And it's something I think you want to make sure this is a stance that you're sure about doing. It's not a fashion or just a little fad for the moment. Once they in here, and you have to cut them. I don't know, Mr. Quay doing his research, he found something that you could probably take them loose. I haven't seen that yet.
Disaster.
This is Tropical Roots.
Yeah,
spray.
Tropical Roots spray we use
spray
for my oil. It's good. Now this spray is really good for people with dry scalp. I have a dry thirsty scalp, but I've been taking care of my scalp more and more, so it's like, you know, but I still use it though. And plus I like the smell of it. It smells so good. And I see a few of y'all use this spray. I don't know if it's because of y'all know where y'all buy it at, or is it because y'all hair texture or anything, but I recommend it. I mean, for people that got real soft hair, you know, it probably gonna be for you, but for me, it's for my scalp. But if you got real soft hair, I mean, you can use it if you want to, but
water also, H2O is definitely highly recommended, because it flushes, and then
it's like a toilet.
It flushes, yeah, and it makes your skin, the epidermal, to be moisturized, and this is where it comes from, the root, from within. So you want to make sure you drink a lot of water, not to be dehydrated. You want to be hydrated.
Same thing with the wash. When I was getting my wash done, like she said, it's within. So basically, once you wash, just make sure you directly wash on your scalp. Make sure you wash on your scalp. That's where the dermis at. They say it's called dermis.
Epidermis.
Yeah, epidermis and stuff at. So yeah, basically.
Well, that's your skin.
Yeah, it's skin. So basically, you really, you know, wash directly in the scalp.
Yeah, because I see a lot of dry scalp come in, and sometimes it could be alopecia, which is a disease that some people have within their skin. You have to be careful, but if they would probably just, I mean, I know it's a more serious situation, but water is really a cure for a lot of things, especially when it's dealing with our body. The anatomy is already, what, 70% water? Mr. Quay, is that right? But if we don't drink water like we supposed to, then, I mean, it's healthy for not only your hair, your skin, but your organs need to flush. You don't want dry and brittle hair. That would definitely break your locks off. If it's brittle and dry, it's gonna tear. Same thing with your skin.
And another thing that's also, well, this also goes to well, it happens to both hair type, don't get me wrong. I'm trying to be cocky or anything, but this also goes to the soft hair texture type people. And And if you think about dyeing your locks or bleaching them too, the bleach can also tear your locks. So make sure if you ever get your locks dyed or anything with bleach, make sure you moisturize it really well too, because that also can kind of damage your hair. But I think that really kind of goes to the softer hair texture people, because I mean I have bleached mine. I have bleached my tips twice to get my my red tips, and I think my tips doing really fine. So you know, just make sure you moisturize your locks once they get, you know, if you ever think about dyeing your locks or bleaching them. I say bleaching them, because the bleach can kind of damage your hair.
It strips.
Yeah, it strips. Yeah.
It strips all the nutrients from your hair.
Yep. So that also can reduce the you know, potential of breaking locks. So keep that in mind. Yep. And for being 3 years, well, finna be 3 years. I'm gonna say this is my 3 years, but for being like this high up in the lock game, whatever, I learned a lot as well. It's not just, I ain't really learned just you know, oh, my locks, they getting more mature, they getting longer. I'm also learning, like, other than my growth, I'm also learning educationally about it and like what it's about. It's very interesting. It's a very interesting hairstyle. I kind of think that's not like other hairstyles. It's natural. It's versatile as well. But I think people they kind of see dreads as something nasty. So it's like, you know, but them people, they don't really know nothing about it. They don't have research about it. They don't know that you can wash your locks. And for the people that say that dirty locks grow faster or you shouldn't wash your hair, don't believe that. Because clean hair is good hair. Clean hair will grow your locks. Clean hair will get the healthiness, you know what I'm saying? Because you're going to stop the hair from growing. If your hair is dirty, you're going to stop the hair from growing from the scalp. So if you hear that, for newcomers, don't listen to it. Just keep your hair clean and make your name dirty.
Yeah. You definitely want to, at times you want to just go through and kind of play with your hair. You know, every now and then you want to just stimulate it. And when you going through and scratching your hair or scalp, and you don't want to come back with a handful of goop or nails nasty. I mean, what if your girl was trying to be, you know, intimate or just into you, and she like your hair and she want to play in it? I mean, you don't want her to be, you know, talking about, ew, you know, I mean, because that's gross. But to say stimulate it, yeah, your scalp needs to be stimulated, and you do that by pulling on it. You know, so and it feels good. Don't it feel good, Mr. Clay? It feels good. And so, yeah, you want to always, you know, just kind of like you're making love to your hair. You're keeping it clean. You're moisturizing it. You're pulling on it. You know, you're making sure it's done on it and trimming the edges rather of the shaft. And I mean, you can't go wrong. You want a healthy head of hair. And again, it's all about how you feel about how you look.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I'm starting to be grown. I mean, you do what you want to do, but me as a grown man, well, I ain't grown man. I'm a young grown man, as you can say. I'm getting there.
Yes.
But you know, most of these people, most of my subscribers on here, they kind of, you know, old a little bit. So I'm kind of talking to really the little adults where I got like 4 or 5 little kids that's growing their locks. They doing really good. They got little Retwist. But the majority of my subscribers, they are, you know, over 18. So I'm really talking to y'all grown folks. Y'all can do what y'all want now. I ain't telling y'all keep y'all hair healthy. But I prefer the healthy type. I prefer the healthy look and the neat look and the retwisted nice look. And yeah, I'm just saying, hey, it brings out your character. You do what you want to do, but because we all grown on here. But I'm just saying, we just giving you all little tips on the healthy side, and what it does. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, we want to tell y'all no wrong now. We telling y'all what's right for the people that understand. But yeah, it's your character. You know what I'm saying? But as of me, as of 3 years, You know, I've been healthy since. And I'm gonna go to another topic. Now, another thing about the new growth. Now they say I get my hair retwisted a month, like for a month. I let my hair grow for a month for a retwist, but it's been 2 months though. But what to say? Now, I think this goes to the hair type. As again, if your hair is real soft, I don't recommend retwisting a lot. You know, this also goes. This goes to the nappy people. The nappy that got real pinky nappy hair. I seen somebody on YouTube. Her name is T-Bay, and she got some wonderful locks. She in her 6 years. Her locks go right here. They real nice. She retwists her hair every 2 weeks, but she retwists the root, and her locks real nice. I don't see no thinness. I don't see no breakage. So, you know, I say lay off on the retwisting though. Still though, for the newcomers. Because it will cause thinning, and yeah. But I'm just saying though, for the people that said that if you twist a lot, it can thin your locks off. It's kind of not true, but it kind of is true. So just be aware of that too. By the way.
Well, my point of view on that, Mr. Quay, will be it's not the retwisting that does it. It's the size of the lock.
Oh.
See, the smaller they are, the more likely they will break, because the hair is thin, and so you don't want something so big, but you want it neat to fit. My whole thing is I have to look at your hairline, and then locks are or should be designed according to the person's hairline, who's wearing them, because that's very important. Everybody don't look right in the parts. The parts really makes the hair style. So. But you don't want to go so big, and you don't want to go so tiny. People think, you know, the sister locks are really nice. But
yeah, I was about to say that. Both sister locks, they are real nice.
Crazy.
I kind of, you know, I give y'all props on keeping up with y'all sister locks. The sister locks are thin, and they are, you know, they more, you know, more on the root, more thin on the root. So I kind of give y'all props on keeping y'all locks up. I saw this one chick, I forgot her name on YouTube, but she had her stuff for 5 years. Yeah, she had her locks for 5 years, and I see she kept over her locks really good. So yeah, like Miss Faye said, unless you got sister locks or brother locks, make sure y'all don't retwist that much often, because it will, you know, keep stress on the root. And yeah, and I think I have like I got like 94 locks. I think I got like 94 locks on my head. I think I got a nice set, a nice number. It's not too much, it's not too little. So yeah, so for the newbies, I kind of recommend, you know, it don't matter how long, I mean not long, but it don't matter, you know, your parts and all that, and how many you want. I mean, yeah, how many you want, because I'm telling you about parting. Now your parting, don't, like me, I really don't want really neat parts. To be honest with you, I want all my parts to be different, like they own individual size and they own individual parting. Just like my locks, they own individual. I really didn't want my locks to have, you know, a really perfect square, and it's just too perfect. I thought that if they was individual looking parts on my head, they'd be fine with me. But so I can still get styles. They still look nice, even though I got parts that come this way, triangle shaped and all that. But hey, yeah, parting ain't really that important. They say it is.
I noticed your video, Mr. Quay.
Huh?
But I beg to differ. The parting, for me, as a stylist, is everything. pretty much. Because once you get your new growth, that's when your parts go away because of the new growth, right? Then you come back to get a retwist, and what I got to do? I have to find that part that's already separated. And so the parting is very important. It's just like when you're drawing, okay?
Oh, yeah, and I'm also a drawer too, by the way.
Yeah, he's a great artist. So, you know, if it's not right, it ain't right. And this is part of the things that you look for is the parts. Now, people do box, you know, parts, and that's not always the best. So my signature is kind of like a triangle shape. It's not that it's the, you know, the right thing or the wrong thing, but I'm just saying, you look at people's boxes, and sometimes boxes don't look right on everybody's head. But if you do a half a moon or a triangle or a diamond, you know, it looks really good. And so now there's creativity there as well. So hair is hanging, you see it. If it's braided or twisted, you'll see it because there's now some definition.
I see what you're saying.
Mm-hmm. It's just when you get the new growth, it's when you don't see the part. And some people don't like the parts to show. So it'll be a long time in between time when they get a retwist. You know, as long as they shampoo their hair and it's not funky or, you know, smelly. I've seen, like I said before, mold can accumulate, and I've also seen nets in dreads, locks. And those are the two things you don't want to see. Now I think at that point it could be nasty.
They just plan on taking care of their stuff.
This is natural, but all that extra, you know, cleanliness is something that you really want to look forward to.
I'm telling y'all making us dreadheads or lock heads. Well, y'all making me look bad. I mean, I know my stuff healthy and all that, but y'all just also making it seem like that dreads is nasty. If y'all out there with y'all locks nasty, they gonna look at other people's locks and consider it as nasty. So don't try to make us dreadheads look bad now. I mean, I don't care. I know my, I'm trying to be cocky enough, but I know my stuff healthy and nice. But I'm just saying, y'all putting it out that we don't take care of ourselves, or we nasty people. We ain't no clean people. We don't wash up, or we don't wash our hair, cause we do. Dealing with dirt, anything that's dealing with dirt, I really recommend washing your hair a lot. Well, your locks. If you got locks, I really recommend washing your locks and stuff like that. Me, I might not, like, later on in the future, in my career, I think I ain't gonna be around dirt in my career. I'm probably gonna be sitting around on a Mac computer, editing videos or editing photos or doing video graphics. So I might not be the type of person that's gonna, be in the dirt. So I think I should be alright with my locks when it comes to that. And
the main thing is keep them clean.
Yeah, just keep them clean, keep them clean, man.
You check yourself, you gotta be in the mirror, and like Mr. Quay here went from, what, 1 inch to now we looking at about 10 inches. So, I mean, he has to maintain, he has to be in the mirror, and it's all right.
And don't just think it's all girly and all that.
Oh no, there's nothing girly about it. It's you got hair, you need to take care of it.
Like as of 3 years, I learned that you shouldn't really listen to what people say. I had a lot of people talk about me. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I had a lot of people talk about me in the beginning of my stages. I kind of felt down, don't get me wrong, because I don't really see that many people, have locks like that. So I'm like, dang, man, like, what's wrong? They call my stuff little worms, little maggots. Or you got little maggots on your head and stuff like that. But as I started, maturing up, my life started maturing up. And as I mature, my locks mature too as well. So keep that in mind. You're going to grow with your locks as you go on. And you're going to start appreciating it. Because you're going to see what you went through with it, you know what I'm saying? And what you care for and how much money you spent on retwisting it, But I learned a lot though so far. It's been a good journey. It's been a good journey so far. I can say that each year, and I say each year, it seemed like the compliments get more and more each year. Like my 2-year mark, I can say that I had a lot of compliments, like in my 2-year marks, that I had more than my 1-year mark. It was like my 1-year mark, I ain't have much compliments like that. It was alright. But my 2-year mark, that's when I started seeing a lot of people on social media saying your locks, they starting to, you know, they looking long and they looking more, you know.
And your dreads are nice. I like your dreads. Is the Quaylin. You cute, you cool. I like your dreads.
To be honest, the Quaylin, you're cute. You're what to say. I love your dreads. I do love that.
So you just gotta see how this 3-year mark goes for me. So yeah, I hope everything go good for my 3-year mark. I hope I don't have to experience any, you know, breakage or any, you know, more Congos. I already don't want no more Congos, which is 2-headed dragons, as they say. But if I have to get some more 2-headed dragons, I will get some 2-headed dragons. But I hope I don't have to experience any, you know, negativity, which I already know I'm gonna get some negativity. But I can say one thing though. I'm getting less negativity as it goes, cause I saw a guy. I saw him at the Broadway store, and I know him from school. And he told me, he was like, man, I saw him yesterday. Matter of fact, it was like 2 days ago, before I got my lock jewelry. And y'all see that too. I'm gonna show y'all that. But he was like, what'd he say? He was like, man, your locks getting long. He was like, man, they matured. He was like, actually, people don't say mature. They say long. But he was like, man, your locks got super long. I'm like, yeah, it's gonna be 3 years. He was like, man. I was like, how long you had yours? And he was like, I had mine for 3 months. So I'm looking at him, I'm like, dang, that was me. I'm like, that's crazy. Cause I saw a dude when I was like 3 months, around his months, I saw a dude and his was like the same length as mine. And I seen his, I'm like, dang, I can't wait till I get there. So it's crazy how life goes with your locks, cause you might find somebody one day. You might have short locks right now, but once yours get a certain length, somebody might look up to you and be like, wow. So it's crazy how it goes. So keep that in mind to y'all newbies. Just keep sticking it up in there. Keep going with your journey. Don't let nobody stop you for what you want to do. You know. So yeah. And right now, I'm just getting the top retwisted. And what she doing right now is she cutting the shaft part, what she was talking about. Yeah, it's trimming the shaft part.
You say trimming because a lot of people get weary when you go to say and talking about cutting. You know, they think that you're taking off the length of the lock, and in fact, you're just trimming up the side shaft like that. And all you're doing is eliminating, if you can see it, nothing major. But it is very important how it looks. And Mr. Quay, I think you mentioned about the Congo or the 2-headed dragons, but you didn't say why you get them. What is the purpose and what is the reason behind having 2-headed dragons?
Well, I can tell y'all one thing to y'all newbies. I had 2-headed dragons before. My locks were getting thin. You gonna go across that. Your locks will get thin. Some of your locks, I'll say some of your locks will get thin though as you go on your journey. Excuse me. You're gonna have to get 2-headed dragons. And as time goes, they will merge together and form a lot. Me, and I forgot to tell y'all, my YouTubers, my 2-year mark, I experienced a little, you know, 2-headed dragon journey. I had like a little 2-headed dragon journey, as you say. It all started my 1-year mark. I remember my 1-year mark. My loctician, Miss Faye, she had told me, she was like, you got to get 2-headed dragons and stuff, unless you gonna have to, cause they getting thin, they gonna merge together. I already didn't want to go through it, to be honest with you, but I knew I had to go through it as a process. So I went through it my 1-year mark. So as I hit my 2-year mark, I had got the tops, cause I saw my tops growing in. So I clipped my top. I clipped my sides dreads that had 2-headed dragons. And as I got halfway in my mark, my 2-year 6-month mark, I got the back of my dreadlocks. The back of my 2-headed dragons trim. Well, I got one clipped off from the other one. So it's a journey with them too, though. But you have to learn that you will have to get 2-headed dragons sometime, and don't get discouraged or none, because the thinning, it goes with the maturity. They will thin, your dreads will thin as time goes anyway. It's part of maturity, you know. So you will have them too as well. I had them myself. So
and I would like to reiterate, the purpose too is to save your hair. So if it breaks off, so to speak, let's see what angle. If it breaks here, or say wear thin around your hairline, then you can always combine it, and then you'll make a healthier lock. So you don't have to just cut that off. And then it'll kind of look like that. And then as time go on, instead of that split, it'll combine. The hair will attach itself. And then whichever lock is stronger, then, and what Mr. Quay was saying, you can trim it, and then you go right back to the one lock. So it's beneficial. I'm proud of you. How you kept your hair, and you were serious, and at some point he had to prove to his parents that, you know, he was gonna keep it.
Yeah, sometimes you're gonna have to, I'm telling y'all, man, like, people, even my parents, they kind of felt a little funny about it. And at first they're like, oh, they gonna stink. My sister, they said, oh, don't lock them up, they gonna stink. Just do you, y'all. Like, I mean, you gonna have some family gonna talk about you. Just do you. You know what I'm saying? Do what you think. That's why I said up front. Do what you think that you feel comfortable of doing, even though people are gonna talk, because family will talk too as well. Also experienced that early in my lock stage. But it's crazy how life is now, because now they look at me, they be like, wow, you know, your life look nice, you know. I'm getting more positive input in the family now. They ain't saying nothing no more. Sister starting to like it. Even my little nephew, he love it. He love my locks. He like, Mr. Quay or Uncle Quay, your locks look nice, or they getting long, you know. So, yeah, I had it rough starting off, to let y'all know, but that just made my journey better. That just made my lock journey better. So, just keep that in mind, man. I hope y'all learned something from this video, and y'all learned a lot about me too as well. Cause I just thought of, you know, expressing myself out. Cause I always do lock updates on my bathroom, so I just thought to express myself out, and, you know, see how I get my locks retwisted, and get y'all a little education of what I've been going through so far in my lock journey. So it's a little something different. So I hope y'all enjoy. And what she's spraying with is tropical roots. So I recommend this right here. It smells really good for papaya oil. So I recommend that. It's also, they call it growth oil stimulator. I guess you get it from your local beauty supply store. You get it from Sally's. You can see, I think they ship them off at Walmart, Walgreens, Target, and all them other stores.
$family carrying it
well,
now. Yeah,
$family carrying it now. So I recommend getting that. It really helped the scalp. And yeah. So right now, I'm finna go off into the dryer. So I'm gonna give y'all a little scene of that. So ain't really nothing too, man. I'm just getting my hair dry. So stay tuned. What's up, YouTube? Be under the dryer right now. That's how I do it. Let's go back a little bit more. Yep, that's how I do it under the dryer. Alright, this is the finished product, YouTube. I got done getting from the dryer, as you seen, and got my hair retwisted. You saw how I got my wash. You seen my lactician herself, and she got, you know, carpal tunnel, but hopefully, I really hope that it get I just hope it get very well, you know what I mean? Because I really want her to continue doing her hair, and I know she's been helping me out ever since. So, you know, I've been praying, and hopefully, you know, that gets good, because I want her to recover and do her hair again. All right, YouTube, I'll see y'all later. Y'all stay locked.
No, I'm being
Yep, and this right here is oh shoot. Oh, let me go ahead and fix something right quick. But yeah, YouTube, blah blah. Hope y'all enjoyed the video, blah blah. Make sure y'all give it a thumbs up, blah blah.
Locks are really nice. But
Yeah, I was about to say that. Both of the locks, they are real nice. Hold on, I have to count over here.
Go ahead.
All right, hold on. Alright, stop it. We are recording from Canon camera. But yeah, we go ahead and hit the dryer. And yeah, YouTube, I hope y'all have a good good day or good night, whatever time you watch this video. And okay, let's go.
Oh, Mr. Quay.
Oh, the battery. Well, alright, YouTube. Hope you had a good day. Hope you have a good night. Whatever time y'all watch this video, hope you have a good night or a good morning or anything. Whatever time you watch this video. And make sure y'all subscribe to d.will. Make sure you like the video. Leave some comments, leave some likes. Let me know what you think about the video. And if you like my hoodie, leave a comment. I try to do something a little new for the new year. It say dread.